Well, hello. It's been a very long time, and I've had quite the hiatus from YouTube, as you can, as you know. There's many reasons for this hiatus, this sort of gap in between, probably years since I was on here last. Sorry about that. Children wake up and disturb me somewhat, but it's all right. It's all quiet now. So let me get back to it. So you can see my surroundings. I'm in quite the house at the moment, and it's Christmas Eve, and we're having our Christmas away in Wales, and it's an old farmhouse. It's Georgian. It's got quite the history to it. Is it haunted? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I might do a couple of experiments throughout the evening, see if I can gain anything from that. But back to me, and back to why I had such an absence. I can't really give you an answer for it, really. I think my mojo went. I think that's what the kids call it, isn't it? Your mojo. I think my mojo went, and subsequently I had just stopped uploading, stopped doing videos, and got out of the momentum of it, and then sort of crashed. And I don't really know any other reason other than that. I think that we could all say that it did. It started with the sort of the cough, those few years back. I'm going to mention, you all know what it was. And I think that I got out of step with things. I got pretty, I'm generally pragmatic, but I got kind of, apathetic towards things, and subsequently didn't really carry on filming and uploading. I don't know why I fell out of the stride, but I did. There's probably many reasons. There's probably reasons that I could go into, reasons I can't go into, and reasons I can't even fathom for myself. But suffice to say, I'm back now, and I will be uploading some more videos on the YouTube channel. It'll probably have a different flavour. There'll be paranormal stuff on there, probably not as much, because I've even got out of the step with that. There's a lot of that I haven't done in the last couple of years. I've done the occasional ones and some private ones where we've been called out to help people out of sticky spiritual situations, allay some fears somewhat for some people. But yeah, I'm back now, so there'll still be family uploads and stuff like that. There'll be some other stuff. I will be taking you around to various buildings and churches. Lots of churches, I would imagine, over the coming seasons, because there's lots of history in church. I've always been fascinated, as you probably know, with churches, the historical value, the social element of them, and what they represent, not just as sort of spiritual beacons, but what they represent as social hubs for people. So I'm looking forward to getting into that and talking about the history of some of these places. There's quite a few on my doorstep, although I do want to travel further afield and look at some around the Norfolk area, Suffolk area, and subsequently around the Shires, as it were. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, I'm back now. I will be, and this will be the first. There will be a gap between this probably and the next upload, but that's purely and simply because I'm away at the moment on holiday, having a proper old traditional Christmas with family, and yeah, I will get back and I'll start talking to you a little bit later. As I say, there is no real rhyme or reason as to why I stopped uploading. I just did. And I just, as I say, I got apathetic towards things. Things sort of put on the back burner. But incidentally, look at the size of these doors, these Georgian doors. Now, apparently, they were made this size because years ago, when these houses were built, there's many reasons, but a couple of reasons is, therefore allowing airflow, because the bigger the house, subsequently the bigger the doors. This is what they say. Because actually, think about it, a normal sized door in this house would look stupid. Also, for servants to pass each other in and out, because believe it or not, this was an upstairs, downstairs house. This would have belonged to a gentleman farmer back in the day. So it allows servants to pass in and out, go past each other without crashing into each other. And also because of the women back in the sort of Georgian Victorian period wore skirts with large frameworks underneath them. It's like a cage affair, if you like, that used to push the skirt out. So it made it look very bigger, made it look a lot bigger than it actually was. And and it allowed them to go through the doors. Because the frameworks were, despite what you hear, they were done in sort of concertina shapes. or like a concertina in the fact that if you could lift them and move them about, you know, they were built with they were built so they could sort of fold and ladies could pick them up and that's. But yeah, this is what these doors are for. Same with big steps, wide steps. Apparently, in these old Georgian houses or older houses were made purely simply so that women with long skirts wouldn't trip up and hurt themselves. So they had a good footing for their obviously for their feet and for their skirts. So yeah, very interesting. But this house, as it says Georgian, it's very, very old and haunted, as I say, who possibly knows. But yeah, it's a gorgeous house. It's got a lot of really good feeling to it. Looking forward to spending the whole of Christmas here with the family. Looking forward to the traditional Christmas. Hope you guys are going to have a good Christmas. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you all have a happy and prosperous New Year. And I'll get back a little bit later. Might even add some more to this. Who knows? Speak to you in a bit. So this is where we are. These are the valleys. These are the Brecons. Oh, hang on. So here we are. This is the valley that we're in. We're actually right in the middle of the Brecons, and those are the Brecon beacons there. They surround us, the Brecon beacons. It's very beautiful, very stunning. So yeah, so we're right in the middle of nowhere, right in the country, right outside a village called Talibont. Actually, where we are is Talibont. And this is the house, the Georgian farmhouse that we're staying in. Can't get back far enough to get it all in one shot at the moment, but it's massive. It's 7 bedrooms, and it's just enormous. Very beautiful. And yeah, we're smack bang right in the middle of it all. What a place to spend. We're very lucky. There you go. Right, we're back with our jaunt into Talibont and into Brecon, which is a very small town. It's got a little cathedral there, or yeah, it's a cathedral, I think. It's not an abbey, it's a cathedral. It might be an abbey at one point, anyway. The cathedral, doesn't it make, is it a cathedral that makes a city? I know up near us, we've got St Albans where we go to every Christmas, and that's a city. I always heard that was a city because it had a cathedral. I'm not sure anyway. But we're back, and I'll show you the actual kitchens now. I'll show you the kitchen. Get a look at this, it's massive. Oh, and by the way, we're lucky that we got invited here. We couldn't have afforded to rent this. Believe me, we couldn't have afforded to rent it. So we're lucky that people have rented it and they've invited us along. Anyway, a family, obviously. So look at this. This is massive. So there's the inglenook with the Arga. You got that through there. There's a little kitchen units there. There's a through there. There was what used to be the dairy, but is now like a larder. And then you've got the great big doors there. Doors there. Apparently there were stairs in there that lead up, servant stairs that lead up to the main rooms. And you've got the servant bells there, or the Lord of Master bells. So that's pretty amazing. You've got this with all the delf in it. This Welsh dress, which is absolutely gorgeous. And Fox over there. Changed a bit. Right. They're not silly, are they? Farrow's a new acquisition. Sadly, we lost Lily last year, coming up to Christmas, so sweet and sour. There she is. Oh, look at them. But I wouldn't melt. Obviously, the heat from that's keeping them there. So we've got Joseph, or a shepherd there, for a real life nativity that we're going to join him in tonight. in the little village of Tallybont. Should be really cute, and at least it's representative of the reality or the truth of Christmas, rather than presents.
Which you'll use for walking
Jump over.
to the Charlie. I thought you would have jumped that.
Why can I not see Mary?
She's sitting down, so I see it. You talked to them.
There's Mary.
Right.
Watch out the way. Trying to wave at Mary there. Yeah. There's your wave. Thank you.
Wait for you to come in and take the scooter around the side at the back there.
Well, a very Merry Christmas to all and one and all from here in Wales. It's Christmas Day now, so I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a great one. I hope you got everything that you wanted for. And I just hope you have a joyous and wonderful and lovely Christmas Day. As you can see from last night, we went out and we were sort of, I don't know, it was a gravitational pull into what was an impromptu, well, it was impromptu last night, nativity, live nativity. Didn't get a lot of the footage from that because there were so many people there, so we were at the back of everything, and subsequently, you know, everything was just pushed to the back, we were pushed to the back, couldn't really see much, but we did get some of it. You get a general, hopefully you get a taste or an idea of the true meaning of Christmas, or that's what we went for. And it was amazing, it was really, really nice, it was lovely. It ended up on as you can see, it ended up in a barn on a farm. And the nativity ended there as it did in, well, sort of in real life, didn't it? Ended up in a barn and what have you. So, yeah, so it was great. It was wonderful. Freezing, absolutely freezing cold. And I forgot how pitch dark it is in the countryside, particularly Wales, because there's sort of no main roads and we're off the beaten track as well. So it was absolutely pitch coming back. But it was lovely. We came back, had a coffee, just sat down, chatted. I went to bed early. And the dogs are going out now for a walk into the onto the sort of not moors, but the downs that are just outside at the bottom of the foot of the Brecon Hills, and I'm just sitting there chilling and relaxing. So, yeah, I know it's been. You'll have to forgive me because I've been out of the loop for such a long time. I've kind of forgotten how to address a camera, but yeah, wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous and happy New Year. And you will definitely be seeing more of us, or me, even if not the others, in the new year. So hopefully I'll be back with a bang. And that's it. Take it easy now, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. And just look out for each other. Speak to you soon.